What a great day. What a great day.
It's a day.
My spirit is full.
Why is it full? Because Shamar Moore finally won a ring.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to the Vibe Controllers Podcast. Burger Cocky McFly, Fifth Child, out here.
This sounded really, really good the other day.
At the party.
Slim is different.
Slim did the mix.
Slim is different.
I
For
like
real,
that
man.
blend he be doing when he do it with Slim Biz players. And he was getting warmed up.
Man,
he had to go.
Oh,
yeah, he had to go. Yeah, so just let him just. He was getting warmed on up. But yeah.
And where's he from again?
Kansas City. Yeah, so
Get your dog ass up out of here.
Yeah, he a Chiefs fan too. All right, man. Look, thank y'all so much for tapping in with us. You are listening to episode 65 of the Vibe Controllers Podcast. I go by the name of Cocky McFly. I don't know where I'm at. To my left is my brother, Merk B. Williams. Merk, say hey to the people.
Good morning, people.
Also, annoyingly to my right.
Come on.
with
I'm
this
ready. No, I'm
damn
ready. I'm
chain
good.
on.
The world champion.
Man,
It's
I'm
Fifth
so
Child.
full of this.
Fifth Child, say hey to the people.
Merhaba.
And
Is that
Merhaba.
Is that Indian? Islam?
No, that is Turkish.
Oh, Turkey.
Turkish.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
has nothing.
In case you meet any Turkish people, in case you meet anybody from Turkey,
it
make
has
sure you
nothing
tell
to do
them
with,
merhaba.
with the Eagles winning the championship.
Merhaba.
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 Well, I can't wait till somebody who can actually, speak different languages tell you, you're pronouncing everything wrong.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know what it is. Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. It's gonna start sounding bad. So yeah, we gonna recap, man. We had a great time this past weekend at the Nash Bash. We are.
Still drunk.
Yeah. It's rough.
It's
Rough.
This is the struggle.
We're gonna tap in, maybe talk a little bit about these think pieces online about Kendrick Lamar's performance. Probably not. And Valentine's Day is coming up.
Valentine's Day.
So we sure gonna talk about a lot of stuff, but first and foremost, man, we gonna kick off with the You Ain't Heard This segment. So y'all tap in with us, and I don't know what this boy been listening to, but he sure finna tell y'all some stuff that don't nobody know nothing about. So y'all stay tapped in, man. We out here.
So I have been, I've been discovering some new and some old stuff lately. Some hidden gems. Maybe everybody else heard. Maybe it's just new to me. But this is what I've really been listening to lately. I know I talked to y'all about it personally, but y'all heard that Beautiful Pain by Tyrese?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very good.
It is phenomenal.
Yeah, very good.
It's a phenomenal album. And I'm like, how did I not even see? But I realized it was released independently. And with it being released independently, it didn't have the marketing push behind it at all. I'm like, there's not even a Wikipedia page for it. And and so matter of fact, I made a post the other day just saying about how great music is made, but hit records are marketed.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing you can tell me about some of those songs on there, like Don't Think You Ever Love Me. I play that on repeat. I know we were just talking about Leandria Johnson, but I mean the compositions, the songwriting, just the songwriting. Like, I wanted to look at the credits. I'm like, man, who wrote this? And apparently Tank had a hand in some of the stuff on the project.
Yeah.
And then he got a song with October London on it. I'm like, bro, this is one of the best, like, really solid traditional R&B projects I've heard in a long time.
And Tyrese, low key, don't really have no bad projects.
Bro, really.
Like, if you really listen to his old stuff,
But
it's
you
not
know
bad.
what?
Like,
But to my knowledge, everything that I've ever heard from him, I don't recall, at least, him trying to do like a crossover record.
No, it's
like this is the for the club. Like no, I'm doing.
It's like I do R&B music.
Yeah,
I'm a crooner. He knows exactly who he is, and he makes that type of music. He's not trying to.
He ain't trying to make no other kind of music but that music.
And I appreciate that so much.
You just
I
know your
appreciate
lane.
that so much.
You know what works for you. That doesn't necessarily mean that you can't make other music, but man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'm saying.
And I mean, so I was somebody obviously who really enjoyed the neo soul era and even revisiting Music Soul Child's projects. I'm like his catalog. I mean, he had like 6, 7 straight.
He had a run.
Like, he had a serious.
He had a run.
You know,
he had a time.
And not that I don't. Well, you know what? No, I did see him live. I saw him live when the 4th album came out. I saw him at was it the House of Blues? It was I think it was the House of Blues in New Orleans, and he did a really good job.
Yeah,
the one
I
saw
can't speak. I ain't
it was
never
him
seen
and
live,
Chrisette
so.
Michelle, but I was lusting heavily after Chrisette Michelle at the time. But no, this the Tyrese album. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. And like I said, I know because it was independent, it was a little bit further under the radar. But if you have not heard that and you're listening, please go check that out as soon as you can. Really, you can just press play and let it run.
Great for a drive where you can just get your vibe on.
Look, cleaning the house. I was cleaning the house when I was listening to it. So
yeah, man.
Yeah,
So you washing your clothes. Some you just be off into it.
Even the covers, because he did a cover of Wildflower, and it's really good.
It's really
like
good.
he did the New Bird song justice. So yeah, man, that's definitely one of my favorites that I've been listening to lately. There's an artist I got put on to actually at y'all's party. I was having a conversation with somebody at Nash Bash. I was having a conversation with Garrett Lee.
Okay.
And Garrett Lee put me on to a rapper from Detroit called Bruiser Wolf. Man. Man. What I say is there's nothing I could say to prepare you for Bruiser Wolf.
Okay.
But it is some of the funniest and just like really clever, pimped out, like the way he delivers. Okay, to describe it is not gonna sound like something that you would want to listen to. He talks like Jazzy Faye. Think about Jazzy Faye talking. You see what I'm saying? It's already like a turn off. But and so Jazzy Faye's what not that voice. But don't like this. It's like yeah, the way he says stuff is just very, very clever. And then he has an offbeat flow like a T Grizzly, who I don't like either. But I really, really enjoy it. It's like not even Griselda beats, but really like maybe West Side Gun. Think of West Side Gun production.
Okay.
West Side Gun production.
I'm intrigued now.
And it's a like an actual pimp from Detroit. Like
Rapping,
very articulate,
saying pimp things over West Side Gun.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna read you a line. He's like, "That's not that impressive. I don't really like that." But bro, I was loving it. I was absolutely loving it.
So what's the line?
I'm not gonna say the B word, but B word's in the line in the lyric.
Go ahead, Steven.
The game goes on and on like Badu. My B is nothing to sneeze at. Haiku.
Man, I'm not gonna go listen to it.
And if you count the syllables,
It's a haiku.
It's actually a haiku.
It's corny.
Bro, it's so good. I really enjoyed it.
All right.
But wait, I got one more. So you just you're not cultured. That's fine. But yeah, those two, and I know Bad Bunny just dropped, and I listened to the project.
I like Bad Bunny. I don't understand what the fuck he be saying, but I fuck with him though.
It beats me.
Yeah.
His people love it.
There was one more. Of course, Eddie Valero just dropped a new project that I really enjoy a lot.
Shout out to Alchemist. He's Alchemist. You know,
Who? Oh, he dropped a project.
He
Okay.
did the Larry June and 2 Chainz.
I was listening to that earlier today too. Yeah.
He on around the life.
I found Sean Fury on.
Okay.
That's a joke for real. That's
mean,
that's the.
sound
She's
like-
biracial.
No.
She's biracial, girl.
That's him.
He has a whole album
Yeah.
of different races.
Man, that man did a whole. That man wore an Argyle.
Nah, bro.
It was pop locking under the
Argyle
bridge.
V-neck sweater. It was
Pop
pop locking on the
locking.
bridge, man. And some cold hunts.
Lord have
Nah,
mercy.
man.
Yeah.
I ain't even finna do that to myself.
Biracial.
Pink Seafood. Creams Interlude. Toki Monster has a song with
What was that video
Anderson
shot?
.Paak that's not out just yet. In Natchez.
You lying.
No, I'm kidding.
Bruh, I'm finna say, man.
I'm kidding. And I would also, if you're into some older stuff, there's a, I shouldn't even tell nobody, so I'm probably gonna sample it. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell nobody that one.
Thank you. Don't tell it.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Those are the ones I would start with for sure. Yeah.
All right, man. And as always, Yacht Club happens a couple times a month here at Broadwood Art Center. Y'all make sure y'all follow them on social media so you can come check out that event. Yacht stands for You Ain't Heard This. And no, we ain't heard no damn Bruiser Wolf and none of that. Bruiser Wolf, but you
Booger Wolf.
I will play a Bruiser Wolf song before y'all leave.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna leave, so I don't have to hear it. That's what's gonna happen. No disrespect to Booger Wolf, or Bruiser Wolf, whatever his name is.
Bruiser Brigade.
All right, man. Next up, man, we got the Merc Randoms on the way. Y'all stay tapped in with us.
All right, welcome back to episode 65. This is Merc B. Williams, and this is my late night.
I say you got your NPR voice.
Yeah, with Lady V. No disrespect to Lady V, but I'm just saying, voice a little deep. The legendary Lady V. These are the Merc Randoms, man. These are the Merc Randoms. It's just random stuff, and today has obviously been a random day. You guys have been on the medias of the socials. Everybody arguing. This is what's happening. Everybody is arguing. And these are the 3 things that I would like to say, and I'm gonna say them, and then we can have a quick discussion about that and close the chapter on it, because we got to let that go after tonight. You can like Kendrick and like Drake and not have enjoyed the halftime show. You can like Kendrick, not like Drake, and have liked the halftime show. You ain't got to like either of them and still enjoyed the halftime show.
Because the Eagles still won anyway.
Because the Eagles still won anyway, and we thank God for that as well, too. All I'm saying is we have got to... This is the point that I'm making. There is no such thing as a wrong opinion. I can't tell you how you feel and what you think is wrong. And we got to stop I know this nigga just happy he got some gas money, and just hitting it. And we got to get past that, telling people that they wrong, and it turns into, just because that's we. And then also, let me say this: there should be social media decorum as well too. I don't understand what the craze is with people wanting to be king of the contrarians. They want to be the first ones to disagree on some stuff. Like, you could say, I like peanut butter, and 200 people gonna come under there and tell me, well, I don't like that shit, it's too thick and all this. Well, bitch, the status ain't for you.
If
This
you
is for
still
people
like
who
peanut
like it.
butter, just go ahead and unfriend me
Just
right now.
yeah, this ain't for you. Go over there and find the people who don't like peanut butter. That's your tribe. But as for this post, me and my house, we fucking with peanut butter. That's all I'm saying. But we got to get past it. We ain't need it. And everybody jumping on the think peace bandwagon. Listen, shut the fuck up. Just let it go, bro. It ain't. It's again, if you enjoyed it, cool. If you didn't, that's cool too. Now I will say there's some things that because I don't have to agree with your opinion either. Now it's your opinion, but I'm not gonna say it's wrong, but I don't have to agree with it, and we can respectfully disagree as well too. Like I ain't finna sit here and be like, if I didn't enjoy Kendrick, I ain't finna be like, well, shit, they could have had Wayne. No, the fuck they couldn't have. Like I don't want to hear that either. I don't want to hear that either. So yeah, like. And I don't know what they expected the boy to do. Like, what y'all want him to do?
So, and I'm I would definitely consider myself a Kendrick fan.
I'm definitely a fan.
And the people I know who are not Kendrick fans 100% post about him way more than I do.
Absolutely.
It's like you're always talking about it.
You talk about him more than I do. Like, yeah, like y'all talk about him more than I do. And I'm just like, bruh. Like, and I told somebody last night, like, obviously, there's just subjectivity when it comes to whether or not you liked it or not. That is super subjective. What I will say is, in my opinion, that's the halftime show we needed. Mm-hmm. It may not have been the one that folks may have wanted, but it's exactly for a time as this, with everything that's going on. That was the halftime show that we needed. It was, to me, it was artistically brilliant. That's what it was. And as a fan, I enjoyed the music, but it was the art and the nuances of everything that really drew me in. And you ain't slow because you didn't get it. None of that either. I'm not down at nobody because they maybe didn't understand everything. But it's, I don't know. We got to stop attacking each other and being so divisive when it comes to shit like this.
When it comes to art in general, people have their I guess their preferences. I really enjoy art with layers.
Absolutely.
I like to listen to music where I discover new punchlines and new aspects of new dynamics to it every time I listen. If I know everything that it's about on the first listen, I'm like, okay, that's cool, thank you. But what's gonna really make me revisit an album is, like some more depth.
And I think it don't matter what they put on that stage. People gonna find something wrong with it. And then next year they gonna be complaining when goddamn Carrie Underwood and them come out there and they, doing all that the shit they do. Y'all gonna have something to say about that.
Right. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
I'm saying
we ain't got. I don't. And,
we had to sit through like Pearl Jam and stuff for years, for decades.
It's so many nigga. You too. I don't want to see no fucking you too. Wasn't Coldplay there one year? And I like Coldplay and you too, but I don't want to see that shit.
Tons of acts that it's really the stuff, and I shut up at, but it seems like when the acts are urban acts, there's so much more talk about them. So much more talk about it. This could have been Kendrick. It could have been Drake. It could have been Beyonce they were talking about. It's just it's always an urban artist. Like, and it's always some kind of pushback, or it should have been this. And also, I don't know what people are expecting. I don't think that people understand that this is a nationally televised event that has a whole bunch of money behind it. Mm-hmm. It's very commercial, so you can't have certain stuff. You have to be very.
He should have brought the hot boys.
You have to be very careful.
I love Juvenile, but they ain't coming out there.
You have to be very careful of what you're presenting out there. So you just can't do that. Like, you got to be thinking about all those things. And this is not a concert. It's the Super Bowl.
Right.
This just like the Boom performing at halftime. That's
and
it.
And the artists don't get paid for performing at the Super Bowl. They actually have to pay for the production of their.
Yeah.
It's like they have to.
And so,
it's an investment in themselves.
Yeah.
To even accept the performance.
You would think these folks were paying to see the boy. He ain't do the thing. He ain't do off the first mixtape. I wanted to hear that. He don't even remember them songs no more. Like, what is y'all talking about?
Yeah, my thing is, shit, if you really want to hear what he got to say, or what he got to sing, what he got to perform, and he going on tour, Go and
see
support.
Yeah.
And he did a great job.
He did an amazing job.
He did a great job, man. I enjoyed it. And that's all right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Now, what I was talking to somebody about though today is that I hope this is the end of the Drake. You know, I'm
All right, you can
at this point as a fan.
All right, bro. Let's move on.
I hope
Yeah.
this is like, I think this was, you can put a stamp on it after this. Like, this is
you
it.
won. You swept the Grammys.
Yeah, you did. You
swept the Grammys.
Yeah, this was
And performed at the Super Bowl.
And I get it, because
Like,
this was like what, a week ago, like a week apart or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
this is it. This should be the.
Cause I don't want
Yeah,
him to
that's
get too. I don't want him to get so
wrapped up.
into this to where now this is just all it's gonna be. And he's such a great artist that this is a moment. So now it's time to get back to. It's so much more stuff you could be writing about and doing, and I'm sure that he does. But it's, all right, cool. It's over with.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah.
It was over with long time. I was done with it after y'all went back and forth with your diss tracks. We could have just went on home.
Oh no, I enjoyed
Well,
the pop out concert.
the
and-
drubbing.
That was cool too.
The drubbing.
But I'm saying it could have been a rap then. I mean, but
this
you know, I
hip-hop
get it.
massacre.
But now we at
and Buddy sued him.
yeah.
So it's like
So okay.
you,
Lame man, nigga.
Anyway, that's the perfect way to end.
Lame man, nigga, man. Goddamn.
All right, man. Y'all stay tapped in with us. We got the McFly moment on the way.
Hold it here, bitch. Go ahead.
why people don't want to I don't know why people don't want to grow up.
Man, look. Speaking of grow up and grown ups, yeah, man, I want to take this time to thank the good folks with the NAACP Mississippi and allowing us to, pull up and do some coverage for Advocacy Day. And we really enjoyed. Well, we really enjoyed ourselves, man. It was an amazing day where we were able to really gather with a lot of the presidents of the chapters of the NAACP over the state of Mississippi, with the president of the Mississippi State NAACP, and then Brother Charles Taylor was also there. Man, he had a chance to speak, and it was super dope energy in there. And then we were able to go down to the Capitol as well for a press conference. And the crazy part is, at the time that the press conference started, a lot of the legislators, specifically, a lot of those who represent our communities, were in there fighting against that DEI bill that was on the floor and being passed. So it was really cool just to really, man, rub shoulders and talk to some folks and just get, introduce yourselves and just get to know these people. So yeah, I encourage everyone who's listening, if you black and you live in the state of Mississippi, man, please join. Find out where your local chapter is of the NAACP, and please join, especially if you're ages 18 to 45, because, and I think that's not just in in that specific organization, but just overall in general. We got to find ways to get some young folks and some young blood and some progressive thought, some progressive thinkers, and we gotta find a way to get these folks in these spaces and in these rooms, as appreciative as we are of our elders. We know that they our elders, and they getting on up there, and look. It was tough being out there. They was fighting out there in that heat and walking up them stairs, and I get it.
Well, it ain't so much. And let me say, to your point, I think a lot of these young folks, they got to. In these times, we can't wait for nobody to pass the torch. You got to go and grab it at this point.
You got to be in the room to get it, though, and I think that's more
part of it. Obviously,
that's more the issue where we gotta get the word out there. And go ahead.
Speaking of that, I want to take out this time to shout out Miss Angela English, who is the president of the Rankin County chapter of NAACP, who I've actually gotten to interact with some. And I just knew her as Miss English, who was calling me about a Black History program, a year ago, and next thing I know, it's like, yeah, Angela English is like really holding these people to the fire in that whole Goon Squad case. It's like she wasn't letting them just like sweeping under the rug. So she was a really active voice in making sure that it got the attention that it needed to hold those people accountable. So shout out to her and the work that they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nasambi Lambright at One Voice and all the stuff that they're doing. And she's my chapter president of the Jackson City chapter. So, yeah, like those are folks that folks need to be knowing that are out here in communities that you don't think that we're present in. Like we have we have some people out there that roll with you. So again, man, I encourage everybody, man, go to I think it's NAACP.com and you can register. It's $30 a year, or I think it's a couple $100 or something, and you just be a lifetime member. But and just it'll help you learn more about it. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that and just encourage folks to just get involved, not just in that, but just in community as a whole. We were able to raise over $250 this past weekend at our party for Broadwood Arts Center, as well as for Center Stage Event Center as well. So we kicked it. We kick it and have a good time, but we also got to kind of dig in and make sure that we're doing what we need to do for our community. So, thank you, Stephen, for allowing us to, do that. And that helped people get the word out about what you're doing and a lot of the great stuff that you're doing over here. And folks who was in there who got kids, there's teenagers who didn't know anything about, you got free ACT prep, y'all doing
automotive
automotive stuff, y'all doing the Kumba Kids on Wednesday, like I need some after school stuff to bring
self-defense classes,
I got I'm looking for my kids something to do after school. He got somewhere to be, he got somewhere to go now, and honestly a lot of people were shocked that just how y'all run, and it's primarily off volunteers and donations, which is it doing the Lord's work. Which is in the climate, like in all these other organizations around who are running off, funds or like it's just folks out here really believing in the vision and like, all right, bro, what you need us to do? Like this real community.
And even when I talk about like our curriculum and the things that are offered, we offer them because that's what people want to do. I mean, as in the teachers, it's not like me saying, hey, will you come teach us? They're like, hey, man, I really want to show people how to do blah, blah. It's like, oh, okay, cool. That'll be cool. If you are into it, I'm sure somebody else is into it too. Let's do it.
And that's the crazy thing, because I was telling somebody last week, we were talking about it, and they were like, what do they do? I was like, whatever you want to do. Like, you literally call Steve and, hey, man, I want to do an archery class. Okay, cool.
Right.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to put some archery up in here. I'm like it's just it's a whole lot of stuff, which is the cool part that you wouldn't think that it's just going together. Like you got volunteer meetings at the same time as line dancing classes of it. Like they so packed, they got to be at the church gym. People are over there doing all them goddamn line dances. They over there
with popping fans.
Oh, they popping the fans. I hate it. Yeah. So again, man, I just wanted to take that time to just give a shout out to the NAACP of Mississippi and you as well, and Silas. Thank you, brother, at Center Stage, for just
and Trina B. Bro, there were goldfish on the tables.
We had fish on the table.
There were live goldfish on the tables.
Man, Trina said,
I wish them bitches were big enough for us to scale in front.
Anyway, Trina said, what you want? I said, I don't care. Okay, we gonna get some fish on the table. I'm like, fish? I'm thinking she was talking about just like an emblem or something. And Trina said, no, real fish.
That was really fly. Like, yeah. I ain't never been to a party that live goldfish.
My homegirl walked in. She said, damn, nigga, you got fish on your motherfucking tables. I was like, man, shout out. Everybody needs a Trina B.
Man, listen. Oh, my God.
When I tell you, if they ever... MVP. if they voting for an award for a community organizer, a community person, everybody needs a Trina B. For real. She
changed my life.
She do it all.
She changed my life seriously as an artist, and really standing up for what she knew I deserved, but I wasn't bold enough to really be assertive.
Yeah,
you know, I was kind of letting people just like kind of handle me any kind of way, and she was like, absolutely not. She was like, how long you been doing this again? And you have how many albums out? And you did look. Hell no. Like,
that's true.
No, indeed.
Yep.
And she's like, tell them call me. Tell them call me if they got a problem.
Listen. God bless you, Trina.
I seen Trina yoke a grown man. I tell you. Like, I saw my own 2 eyes.
You're real nigga. Anyway, man. So yeah. Again, y'all stay tapped in, man. We're gonna be right back. We've been talking about this Nash Bash. What a time. What you want?
We hungry.
Look, man. Thank y'all.
Spice Avenue.
The boo-boo. Shit, nigga. Indian food be good.
Man, it's delicious.
Sure keep you regular.
It's the place, Indian place on Lake Harbor.
I done forgot how
it
to
is
fan
the
something.
oh my gosh,
Lake Harbor?
Yeah,
Where?
way down Lake Harbor, like almost to Spillway.
On which side?
On the right side.
Hmm.
I don't remember. I feel like it starts with an N. That is the hottest food I've ever had in my whole life. It was
Spicy.
real,
No.
man. Like I can't go back. Like it was too hot to even enjoy.
Yeah, that ain't.
It's
That
alright, you
ain't
can't
good.
even enjoy it.
That's
But on
teenage-
Spice Avenue is
teenage
right on
stuff,
time.
yeah.
I need extra mile.
right.
Yeah, shit. Nash Bash 2025, man. What a time we had. Let me tell you, again, we want to thank Center Stage Event Center. Thank you, Trina B. Thank you, just all the people that pulled up. How many people were in there? We had a lot of people.
It was waves.
And they looked fantastic.
Yeah, everybody looked good. You dressed amazing. Y'all just looked.
James came in there
beautiful.
looking like goddamn Crocodile Dundee.
James who?
James, Uncle James.
Oh, now I saw him when he walked in
He
there.
said, "Man, I forgot to all
He
black."
sure did. That's
I said,
right.
He had
"It's
that.
fine."
He had that hat on,
It's
and I
okay.
said, "I just looked. Wait, where the hell you just came
That
from?"
nigga dressed. I ain't gonna say what he was dressed like, but
Crocodile Dundee.
he did, bro. I swear to God, that nigga. Boy.
You're like, James, who you? Why you?
He
sticking out
looked
a
like
stick?
he was dressed like he take his hat off to speak.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, how you doing, madam? Howdy, ma'am.
He dressed like he had Cracker Barrel. He had Cracker Barrel.
Mind if I come
Sunday
in
morning.
Mind if I
speak
come
to
in?
you for a minute?
Let me get the dough for you. Let me get your chair.
Like he wore that on a date.
Damn, boy.
Like, nah.
That nigga dressed like he got stood up. That's what the fuck he looked like.
My boy came in there.
Dang, nigga, I'm here.
Boy, look, let me tell you,
Attack.
I knew the night was gonna be wild when I mixed
That boy had tequila and champagne.
tequila and champagne.
And put them in the same
Tequila
cup.
and champagne.
Absolutely. And that was when he
Now I
grabbed-
know champagne and gin is in the French 75,
Man,
but I've
that-
never mixed tequila.
listen to
No,
me.
There
wait,
is a
no,
tequila-
I take that back
it's a
because there's
drink.
a champerita that Babalu used to have.
Mm-hmm. It's
That would
a
essentially be.
it's a drink. I think it's like a Mexican 70 something or something.
You can
I don't
like
know.
well, a lot of
Sounds
people do
pretty
a
good.
different play on 75s.
Yeah.
If you prefer tequila, they can do them with tequila. If you prefer whiskey or bourbon, they'll do them with Douce, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that man put the damn champagne in the tequila.
What kind of tequila
in the-
was it?
I don't know.
Reposado.
Oh, okay.
He put the
Oh,
tequila
Reposado.
and the
Reposado,
champagne in the
yeah.
cup together, and
It was great, and I loved it.
let me tell you, the boy came in there with his titties out, and you knew what time it was then. The boy, big chest
There
ass.
was titties out.
I said, God damn. Cause I ain't see him. You know what I'm saying? That man, but I walked in, I said, man, this nigga ain't got no shirt on. I was like, dude, he got one in the car? Maybe this just for the pictures. And he'll just put one on if he get a little cool.
Nope.
I said,
Oh,
shit,
man.
well, I hope the temp don't drop. That nigga got some Vicks on the chest. I'm
good.
gonna fuck around and get sick. And
I checked the weather. The outfit was perfect for the evening
out here.
because it was hot.
It did get hot. Boy, it got hot in there quick.
It was hot in there, and it was a lot of movement. Shout out to DJ Slim. That young man right there.
Young Slimmy.
I knew when he got to playing that reggae, I said, he finna go where he need to go now.
Let me say this.
And then Silas trapped it out.
Oh,
I was drunk.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was perfect.
transition.
Perfect
Boy, you
transition.
came up to me smiling like Weekend at Bernie's. I said,
That was Steve.
Stephen Brown.
I tell you, I was drinked.
Yep.
Drinking.
I was
Drinking.
I don't.
I was
Yes.
And all I had was I had a pint of
He drank
Crown Vanilla
all
that
by
I got on
yourself.
Corkscrew.
That's the problem, right
I was,
there.
going
That's all
there, I
you
was like,
need.
hey, look, I don't need no chaser. Just give me a cup of ice.
Just give
And
me a cup of
this
ice.
me this evening, man, I had the biggest headache.
Yes.
Sunday morning.
Sugar.
I felt awful.
Oh, that's
I
sugar.
felt terrible.
Because you drink
I was about to say
You and that
horrible.
drinking,
I felt
you did
terrible
terrible.
and horrible. I
Terrible
felt
horrible. I like terrible actually.
You-
And also,
drinking-
you was drinking molasses food.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what you
sugar,
mean?
bro.
Why you should just get a bottle of Blackburn. Just turn that shit up. That's pretty much what you
I
had.
don't know what you was
I felt
But see,
awful.
I knew what type of time I was on. I went on and took my BC early. Like that's the trick. You gotta take a BC, man.
Yeah, you gotta take the aspirin before you start.
I took that BC. I was good. I rested my eyes a little bit, and I was ready.
And we got some
Man,
Waffle House
I ain't
after
even.
it
We had a
didn't work.
party Super Bowl Sunday. I was like, I'm not drinking. I
Yeah,
don't
you
need-
could-
I don't need
not
to
after
drink.
that.
No, I'm good. You know, I might take a little time before I drink again.
And
Well,
that's,
you
I'm not in
did
a rush.
enough
I'm not
for
in a rush.
a while.
that's fine.
The way that you had drink, you
Yeah.
did enough for a
Yeah,
while.
that's
Yeah, I
fine.
agree.
And honestly, what the purpose in at the end of the day, and obviously there's so many people benefited from just having that get together. But the big thing was that, man, everybody had a good fucking time.
Right? No,
And that's-
we ain't need no
that's-
security,
Well,
no
no,
nothing.
Cause there's too like, do you think we need security? No,
People
we
know
need
what's
that
up.
shit,
They
man.
knew what was up when they came in there.
I'm
But you know
secure.
what? People were partying like they needed that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? With the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, like you can tell when I was at that when I was at that event, and like I told y'all, really seeing y'all in your element, like it's really ministry to people who needed that escape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And needed a reason to celebrate y'all and celebrate themselves and treat themselves. So even if it was a kidless night,
And
you
it
know?
wasn't,
Yeah.
man, it wasn't a lot of people wasn't on their phones.
No.
You know, folks wasn't, we obviously, and shout out definitely to Jack and Chuck, man.
Oh,
the
yeah,
flavor and
man.
Jack
Thank
Madison.
y'all
Thank them so
so
much. They
much.
just offered their gifts and, they don't have to do that. And we definitely appreciate them guys, man. But folks, put your phone down, man, and really get out here and enjoy yourself. Dance floor full. Shout out to the taco truck because they said them tacos was busting. I heard that.
Yeah, I had a steak quesadilla, so I'm at least ate
shout
some
out to
before
the
I
taco.
drank.
I don't know the
Yeah,
name of
fine.
it, but we'll get
Taco
it.
Palenque. So that's the place that's on Old Canton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They sit up there on the weekends, right
Okay.
there at
That's
the gas station.
super smart because they got like 3 clubs. At
Right
least
Yeah,
there.
three
right
clubs
there. And everybody just walks right there. So,
So yeah, man, they
shout out to
set
Trina
up-
for setting that up.
Yeah, because they stayed a little bit later to accommodate
Yeah.
the party. So
Mhm.
yeah, man. For again, people just came, and that's all you can ask for, man. Come out, unwind. It's a safe space because there were a lot of professional people in there. Turn the fuck up,
That part.
and everybody deserves to have fun, have a good time, regardless of what you do for a living. Like this is a safe space for you to be able to come in here and turn up and do all of that. Ain't nobody got no phone recording and all that other bullshit, man. Don't care about that. We here for a good time, bro.
Yep. So, man, we really did enjoy ourselves. I'm glad everybody else enjoyed themselves. We got nothing but positive feedback. And we need to do more of that. We need to do more partying. People need to learn to party again.
Absolutely.
And
For real.
Like, it's all right. Because we're at the age where we don't really go out a lot, but we still like to get out and have fun. And there's a market for somebody. I was talking to Slim, actually. He's like, man, I just want to do something where I can just DJ.
Man, it is
Like,
the
I don't
most-
even-
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
an amazing feeling.
And I told him that
It's
because
amazing.
he had called me like 2 days before. He's like, man, what you want to hear? I was like, bro, just DJ. Play what you want to play what you want to play. Like, you get every time when you get certain gigs, you rarely get to people want you to play what they like to hear, or you kind of got to stay in a straight line. And honestly, our party is the 1 year where this your profession. Go be a professional DJ. Yeah. Like, there ain't nobody gonna come up here and ask you to play nothing. You get to play whatever you want to play, and we gonna jam to it.
Because you can tell when a DJ is having fun.
Yes, because if you have, you up there spinning rap music, and there's a lot of people here that don't listen to rap like hip hop like that, but they see you bopping and having fun. They're like, all right, it's a vibe in here. But those are the type of vibes that we need. So yeah, it was a great time, man. It was a really good time.
We still fried right now.
Yep, big fried.
We is tired. I have everything locking up. I sat down too long today. Body just stiff as hell. I ain't really listen. I got to work today and didn't do a damn thing the first half of the day. I really didn't start doing nothing until after lunch. I just didn't have it, man. I'm like, you know what? Yeah. I'm here in spirit. Let me tell you right now, next year, I'm taking Monday off. I need a recovery day.
After Nash Bash?
Yeah, you just need a recovery day.
What day is, let me look.
Because the tough part was, like, the Super Bowl was the very next day. So, not saying that, you going to go hammer the next day for the Super Bowl, but, bruh, it's the Super Bowl. Like,
okay. So yeah, the next year our birthday is on a Monday.
It's on a Monday.
So it's highly possible, depending on what's going on.
I definitely ain't coming to work.
Yeah, I might get a little day party action or something.
Hey.
That's right. Hey. Yeah, we can do it. We'll figure it out.
And there's another holiday close to your birthday. Of course, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
And there's different perspectives. There are different ways that people prepare. Like I think Valentine's Day, as a single person, a completely single person, versus Valentine's Day for a spoken for person,
or a single person who doing it.
Single person who's doing it. And Valentine's Day as a married person, with children.
What did that look like for you?
So for me, my wife and I.
What you buying for your wife?
That's from Jazz.
Already bought it. I already bought it. I bought it a few weeks ago. Shout out to Monica Hill, who has these very nice. Oh yeah,
you got the heart.
Oh, you got the heart purse.
Okay. Yeah, it's very dope, and it's like it's unique. All of this shit.
She makes that stuff, bro.
It's very unique too, and so when I saw that, I'm like, man, Jessica's gonna love that, and so I
hope she didn't listen to this episode.
Oh no, shit! I already gave it to her. We don't really do surprises much in my relationship. It's like it works so much better. You just tell me what you want. Like I was like, hey babe, you want this? Okay, cool. This gonna be your Valentine's Day gift. She's like, all right, cool.
Let me tell you something right now. Hey, fellas, if you ain't did that shit at all this year, get that girl some flowers.
Yeah,
there are plenty of ways you can do it. If you'd like for me to give you some tips, you can send me a message. I'll put you on to some.
Well, you know what? We want that advice though too. So let me tell you the last thing we're gonna do for Valentine's Day. Not that thing, but so you gotta try to have some time together before the baby gets out of school. So she gonna get off work early on Friday. I got a DJ gig 2:30, and then we're gonna go out and just have
get like
a
little
dinner
day
together.
Lunch.
Go to Tuck Boom or something, like just to enjoy a meal together,
like a little day lunch.
Yeah, a little day lunch before we pick up the kids.
And that's the same thing. He said they always do dinner, like that's their thing. Like
you ain't gotta worry about getting a babysitter. It's just like, hey, you still at school? Let's go.
And y'all got to get off this whole. I don't know. Who cares? Like, get off the whole this. We don't do Valentine's Day or this kind of shit. Listen, man, it's a day to have a good time. It's fun. There ain't nothing wrong with participating in that shit, bro. Just, it don't take a lot. It really don't take a lot. And also, men like shit too. Women, we like a little appreciation for Valentine's Day.
For real.
Whatever that appreciation look like.
And ain't sexy. Shit,
He's like,
well.
it's the same coochie from last week.
Shit, you better wrap that shit up in some lingerie and bring it here. Goddamn me. From the other night. Make it look special for me.
This the same box you got me.
I want it. You come up there and spend
on Groundhog Day.
Man, you got me fucked up. I want it. You come up in there and spend $200-$300. You got gifts, and then you like, what I get? Hold up. You like me? Man, you better wrap it up, make it look special. Get that hair, them nails, all that shit done. Man, get that good lingerie. Come on. I'm letting that bitch. I know I'm finna give me some cologne or something like that. Just one gift. Shit. No, I'm just playing, man. But shit. But yeah, man, let everybody go and celebrate and enjoy your Valentine's. Congratulations ahead of time to all the folk who getting engaged.
Congratulations, that's right. And y'all
right, everybody go.
And y'all can celebrate. Are you going? Y'all going to the Quiet Storm? Shout out to her.
Quiet Storm 15th
Saturday.
This is Saturday the 15th. That evening at 7 p.m. at Offbeat. Offbeats. The quiet.
Folks love to put an S on the damn thing.
The quiet of storm.
Good. Him and
DJ Daddy Bud.
Him and Philly.
Felipe Rodney.
But yeah, man, y'all go.
My Saturday says you have jazz.
Oh, well.
So I guess I'm not going.
There it is.
You have jazz.
And there it is. So, yeah, man, y'all go check it out. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And again, thank y'all for coming out to party with us. Look, man, thank you for tapping in with us on episode 65. We got one more episode to go. And Season finale. We don't know what we talking about.
Break.
But y'all might be seeing us on camera because we're gonna test some things out and stuff. So y'all stay tapped in with all the stuff that's going on with the Vibe Controls. Also, man, in a week or so, you'll be able to catch us doing an interview with some good folks with the NAACP of Mississippi. So that's been a really good partnership for us over the last couple of weeks. So shout out to Benita Jones, who is, I think, the comms director for the Mississippi NAACP. Let me make sure I got her title correct, because if she listens, she gonna be like, fam, that ain't who I am or what I'm supposed to be doing. Yes, Benita Jones. She is the communications director for the Mississippi State Conference of the NAACP. So thank you so much for all your help and all we're doing and putting that stuff together. Again, on the 21st of February, put on your clothes. It's a Mardi Gras ball right there at Center Stage Event Center. I'll be hosting Southern Comfort Brass Band and Center Stage are presenting that. Man, y'all pull up. Get your tickets. They're on Eventbrite. It's limited seating. It's all inclusive with your ticket, food and drink. So you can't beat that. So y'all pull up, man. We're gonna have a good time with it. And that's really right now all I got. Merc.
Yeah, we got a bunch of events coming up that you'll see. We locking some things in to set in stone, and then once I do that, then I'll make those particular announcements. But just be on the lookout for some stuff coming up. Definitely in March. March is going to be a very, very busy month, and on into the summer as well too. It is also still our birthday. Let me also say that you still have an opportunity to donate to both Center Stage and the Broward Arts Center. I'm gonna make sure I post those throughout the rest of the month as well too. And if you want to bless us, you can bless us too. But it's still my birthday. I'm still celebrating. So I'm gonna be celebrating again this weekend. I'm gonna be out of town next weekend celebrating. And hell, if it's another weekend left, I'm gonna celebrate that one too. So we here.
Steven,
Man.
you can check out the calendar on Broward Arts Center.
I'm tired
website.
looking at it.
Yeah, check out the calendar on Broward Arts Center website and all the other stuff. Yeah. All right, man. As always, we like to leave you with a little something, a little nugget. Carry on through your day, through the men, through the hour, whenever you're listening. And Steve, of the Super Bowl champion.
Yes, the
Eagles
world champion.
The world champions.
Boy, they terrorized
They
Patrick
goddamn
Mahomes.
dominated that. Mega Mahomes.
Terrorized
They
that man.
killed Mega Mahomes. Anyway.
But yeah, so I don't know if I told y'all, but my wife and I have been rereading the Gospels together in the mornings, and it's been great for a number of reasons. One, for our bond, and then just also like rediscovering some things about ourselves, getting to know each other better. But she made a quote, man. She just said it just like off, just off top of her head, because we relate a lot of the things about the way Jesus led people and the type of leader he was is really inspiring the way that we do our work at BAC, right? And so we always relate it back to that. Either way, she said that in order to serve them, you have to understand them, and in order to understand them, you have to serve them. And I think about the work that we do. A lot of times people, the thing that they screw up so bad with, especially in this nonprofit world or in this world of service, is like you decide whatever you think people should have or what people need, and then you just expect them to respond to it favorably. But it's like you never had their real interest to begin with. It was a glory mission for you.
Yeah.
It was something that you were doing to exalt yourself or to for the clout. But when you really listen to people, when you humble yourself, you learn so much from this audience, and they respond to that accordingly. So just in the work that you're doing, and that applies to so many things, not even just the nonprofit world, but just in our mission here on earth.
Yeah.
As vessels, as people who are furthering the kingdom, it's like you're not just here for yourself. And as you humble yourself and really learn the audience. I mean, it's same thing. It's basically reading the room, even if you're a comedian. It applies. The same thing as reading the room if you're a musician. If you're giving a speech, if you're a public, like everything. So it's just being at a position where you I don't think I need to over-explain it, but yeah.
I love that quote. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. That's a Jessica Brown original.
That's good. All right, y'all mad at
Just Brown.
All right, Merc.
Stay up, stay blessed, stay free. Y'all share that shit, man.
2 fingers up means peace to the side. I'm chilling. See y'all next time. We out here.
Out here.
Shit now.